ISL? Control ISL. Yes, sir. Recorders are activated. Step 1055.
And NTD Houston flight, OEX recorders are ready to go.
I copy. All recorders on, and CGLS NTD, resume the count on your mark. Copy. 3, 2, 1, mark.
Now at T-minus 9 minutes and counting.
T-minus 9 minutes and counting.
And the ground launch sequencer has been initiated.
PLT, OTC, configure fuel cell essential bus source switches.
Roger, in work.
Pilot Baker is now flipping switches in the orbiter's crew module.
To the fuel cell.
Copy.
And he has directly connected the 3 fuel cells to the essential power buses. The orbiter's crew access arm will be attracted away from the vehicle momentarily. This arm can be re-extended in just a few seconds if necessary.
Yeah, let's go for OAA retract.
T-minus 7 minutes and counting. At the T-minus 6 minute mark, Pilot Baker will be asked to configure the orbiter APUs, put them in the ready to start configuration.
PLT, OTC, perform APU pre-start.
APU pre-start, in work. OTC, PLT, APU pre-start complete. 3 gray talkbacks.
Copy.
T-minus 6 minutes and counting. The APU pre-start has been performed. They will actually be started at the T-minus 5 minute mark. The APUs provide hydraulic power to the orbiter. Coming up now on start of the auxiliary power units.
Okay, let's go for orbiter APU start.
PLT, OTC, perform APU start.
APU start, in work.
CDR, OTC, reconfigure heaters.
That's in work.
Commander Weatherby is...
3 APUs running.
Copy.
Heater reconfig complete.
Copy.
Commander Weatherby reports we have configured the heaters for launch. And pilot Mike Baker reports we've got 3 good APUs. T-minus 4 minutes and counting.
Sequence 4.
Final purge of the main engines is underway. Main engine valves are being opened to prepare for engine start. At the 1 minute point in the count, an engine ready indication will be given. A profile test of the orbiter's aero surfaces is underway. The orbiter flight control surfaces are being moved through a pre-programmed pattern to verify they are ready for launch. The 3 main engines are being gimbaled and positioned for launch. Columbia now is transferring to internal power, and the ground power supply is being turned off. T-minus 3 minutes and counting. All systems. Pressurization of the external tank, liquid oxygen tank for launch has started at this time. In just a few minutes, the gaseous oxygen vent hood will be retracted.
Expected errors.
Clear caution warning memory and work. There are no unexpected errors.
Pilot Baker reports Columbia's caution warning memory system has been cleared for flight. At the 2 minute point, the flight crew will get instructions to close and lock their visors for flight.
Columbia, OTC, close and lock your visors, initiate O2 flow, and our thoughts ride with you today.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, let's go for EP LH2 pressurization.
Liquid hydrogen replenishment is being terminated and LH2 pressurization to flight level is underway. All systems are go for launch at this time, just a few minutes away from the 13th voyage of Columbia on a 10-day science gathering flight.
1 minute, 30 seconds.
T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds and counting. Columbia's launch marks the 7th flight this year. The 6-member crew, including the 3rd Canadian payload specialist to fly on the shuttle, is about to begin their first flight day for mission STS-52. T-minus 1 minute and counting. T-minus 40 seconds and counting. T-minus 31 seconds.
Okay, let's go for auto sequence start.
Columbia's 4 redundant computers have primary control of critical vehicle functions for the remainder of the count. T-minus 20 seconds.
15.
T-minus 10, 9, 8. We have a go for engine start. 3, 2, 1. We have ignition and liftoff of Columbia on an ambitious 10-day international research
Columbia's roll to course for its planned orbit. Columbia is getting now the throttle back as the spacecraft prepares to pass the maximum pressure. back at 2/3 throttle.
Columbia, Houston, go at throttle up.
Okay, Houston, go at throttle up.
3 engines on Columbia now back at full throttle. Good hydraulic systems, good electrical systems. Altitude at 12 miles. Columbia is 9 miles east of the launch pad. Current speed 2,100 miles an hour. Columbia has now burned more than 2.5 million pounds of propellant since its liftoff. Shuttle now weighs less than half of what it did a minute and 50 seconds ago. Flight controller is now standing by for burnout and separation of the twin solid rockets. Booster officer confirms a good solid rocket booster separation. Altitude now 28 miles. Downrange from the Kennedy Space Center 34 miles. Columbia traveling 3,100 miles an hour.
2-engine banjo, Columbia.
Banjo.
And Columbia, Houston, performance nominal.
Call indicates that Columbia could perform a transatlantic landing in the event of an engine failure. 3 engines continue to operate well at full throttle. Also, Columbia's performance is right on target at this point. Altitude 39 miles. Downrange from the launch pad 60 miles. Columbia traveling 3,500 miles an hour. Three minutes and 45 seconds since launch. Altitude miles. Columbia is now above most of Earth's atmosphere and beginning to level off and accelerate downrange. Columbia's speed now 4,400 miles an hour, 119 miles east of the Kennedy Space Center.
Negative return, Columbia.
Negative return.
Columbia has now gained too much speed and altitude to return to the Kennedy Space Center in the event of an engine failure. 3 engines continue to operate well at full throttle. Good hydraulic systems, good electrical systems.
Columbia, Houston, press to ATO.
Press to ATO.
Columbia has now gained enough speed that it could attain a safe orbit in the event of an engine failure. Altitude now 57 nautical miles. Downrange from the Kennedy Space Center 167 miles. Columbia is traveling 5,700 miles an hour.
Press to MECO, Columbia.
Press to MECO.
Columbia can now press to its planned orbit in the event of an engine failure. Altitude 60 nautical miles. Downrange from the Kennedy Space Center 230 nautical miles.